Okay, let's discuss how Merge 2.0 works and how you can work through these modules. What my goal is here is I want you to meet prospects under favorable conditions. In order to do that, we need to bring some perspective to the meeting, and we've got to be organized. So Merge 2.0 starts with strategy. Today, we have multiple decision makers and lots of influences affecting the complex sale. So we're going to build a strategy for dealing with that. I'm going to also arm you with some tactics. Tactics to open doors with high-level decision makers and the things to use in having those meetings very effective. And then we're going to look at using some of the tools that we put into Merge 2.0. These tools are going to help you do some research and arm you with what's top of mind to those prospects. So Merge starts off with M, which stands for magnify. The reason I use the word magnify is I want you to be laser focused on your research. It just surprises me when I see salespeople just going in and winging meetings, not doing proper research in advance. I remember once working with a salesperson as we're driving to the meeting and I'm trying to get updated. He didn't even know what business they were in. You need to really do your research because you need to bring perspective to this meeting. Prospects don't want to meet with people that don't understand their industry, their business, and what's top of mind today. The E is for explore. So once we're in this opportunity, based on our research, we're going to open this meeting with what we call a solid business reason, something that resonated with that prospect. But now we arrive at the meeting. I'm going to arm you with a meeting plan that's going to start off with the purpose of the meeting and end with a good action commitment to get that prospect to move that meeting along, maybe subsequent meetings, but move that sales process along. During Explore, we're going to go through how do you sequence questions? How do you organize the meeting? How do you bring in a strategy to bring other decision makers into that meeting? How do you use some of your tactics and the tools provided? Explore is very important because we need to form a vision for a solution here. So next we're going to look at R, which is recommend. Now, we're not recommending a solution or a product or service here. We're going to recommend a process. You see, during the Merge process in these first two phases, we're going to take our research, open the meeting under favorable conditions, do some exploring, and help that prospect form a vision for a solution. This is all done in cognition thinking, as you'll see later in these modules. Now the prospect has made the decision that they want to fix this problem. And now they're going to start to look at what are the alternatives. Their mind goes into divergent thinking. So we're going to recommend a process for looking at those alternatives. We're not going to jump into a solution like too many salespeople do at this stage. We're going to recommend a process for looking at all of the alternatives. Let's face it, in this world of information, your prospects are thinking that there's got to be other solutions to the problems they face. Why don't you be the one, through your process, aligned with how they want to buy, to bring that to them? So G is where we're going to generate those alternatives. So we're going to go through a process where we're going to bring perspective to the meeting. We're going to do it in a collaborative environment with the client so that we're going through all of the possible alternatives. If we do this part right, your prospect is going to self-discover your solution. And finally, we're going to end with engage or engaged. What we want to do is stay engaged with this prospect. We've done a great job here of going through and really researching and understanding their needs. We spent a lot of time with them on Explore. We've recommended that process, and we generated alternatives that hopefully they self-discovered. Now we have a client. We want to stay engaged with them so that we can upsell, cross-sell, get referrals, and so forth. Now they're going to be a valuable client. We're going to go into a lot of detail in these modules about this. Good luck with the merge process and increase your sales opportunities. Follow a process that is aligned with the way our customers want to buy.